Hi, I'm Sean Reardon, Mayor of Newburyport, and welcome to the latest edition of the Mayor's Corner. It is an absolutely beautiful October day here in Newburyport where temps are reaching over 70 degrees. And happy Halloween, everybody. It is officially Halloween, October 31st. Everyone will be out trick-or-treating tonight, so if you're out there, be safe, be careful. Trick-or-treating in town is 5:30 to 7:30. If you're participating in trick-or-treat, make sure that front light is on so people know, and if you're not doing it this year, you don't want the candy in the house, then just turn that light off and the kids can move on to the next house. But again, just be super safe out there tonight. We're gonna have kids all over the city, all over our streets. You know, it's best if you can stay off the road between 5:30 and 7:30. Let the kids have their fun, let everyone get home safe, and then you can get back on the road, okay? But happy Halloween. We actually had some really wonderful events this past week in Newburyport around Halloween. You know, we talked about the Council of Aging. We got a big truck coming by, so hopefully you can still hear me. We had the Council of Aging trick-or-treat at the Senior Center last Thursday. Over 300 people attended, seniors and kids, which was great. We had trick-or-treat at City Hall where we had over 100 people come through, which was really awesome. We had just the other night at the Knock Middle School, we had a Jack-O-Lite night. And it was all these jack-o'-lanterns throughout the school. And this was a fundraiser for the 7th grade trip that happens later this year, but hundreds and hundreds of people showed up there. So it was a really cool event, and particularly that one, I told staff, I hope this becomes a tradition because it was that cool. And again, I'll share some more information on it, but just well done by all. And again, just a fun time in Newburyport with Halloween. So again, hopefully everyone has fun tonight. So today I'm coming to you from the New Cutter West End Fire Station, okay? And we have a big celebration ceremony tomorrow here, Friday, November 1st, 10 a.m. to kind of open this new fire station officially. Everyone knows this is about a $9 million project. It's been going on for a little over a year now. This crew that's been here has been in our fire headquarters. And so now we're officially opening up. And we've got a great ceremony planned. We're actually going to swear in a couple new officers. We're actually going to promote a call firefighter. And then we're also going to have some remarks from local officials here, directly from people involved in the project, and open it up. And so just a credit to Chief Bradbury for seeing this project through to completion, also Senior Project Manager for the city, Jordy Vining, and we're really looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be a great day. We're also going to talk about the memorial here for fallen firefighter Tony Raven. So a lot of great things happening around this tomorrow. And we hope you can make it down. If you don't know where the West End Fire Station is, if you live on the other end of town and just don't even know. So we're down on the West End. We're right across from Cherry Hill. We're right where Storybrooke, Virginia Lane, and Lieutenant Larry Drive is, right on 113 here. So it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a beautiful day here in Newburyport, and we're really looking forward to that. You might not know, but we've got a big election coming up on Tuesday. And I'm just kidding. I'm sure everybody knows. I mean, we certainly know what's going on in New Hampshire with all the commercials on TV. But we've got a big election coming up on Tuesday. The last day for early voting is tomorrow, so you can early vote tomorrow at the Senior Center from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then if you don't get in by then it's just on Election Day, which is Tuesday, right? And you vote in your regular polling places around town. The only change to that is Plum Island, where you still go to the same spot, but we aren't voting in the boathouse. We're actually going to have a trailer there that's going to be handicap accessible. It's going to have a bathroom and electricity, but the ramp that gets into the boathouse was deemed condemned, and we just didn't have time to repair it, and we really have to decide what we want to do with that building. So in the interim, we have a trailer that's going to be there, and that's where all Plum Island residents would vote. So you're still going to the same place out there on the point. And I just hope everyone gets out there and vote. You know, these national elections bring out a lot more people than our local elections. So again, go out there and make your vote count. For me, that means a lot to me because, as you know, I only won by 27 votes in my election, and that was the great lesson that we all learned that day, and particularly my family learned that day. Is like, hey, hard work matters, and every vote counts. So get out there and vote on Tuesday. We still have some offices closed at City Hall, the planning office and assessor's office. I've already talked about this before, but we found some mold in the basement and also upstairs in those two offices. So we're still working through a remediation plan. Right now, both the planning and assessor's office has set up plans so they can still meet with the public. So if you do have to meet with those two offices, just check out our website. And if you come to City Hall, they can direct you of where to go. But those offices are closed. But we are making arrangements for them. So I want to thank the Assessors and Planning Office for being so flexible during this time. Just really quick, the docks are coming out. The city docks are coming out on November 11th, which is a Monday. That's Veterans Day. So the docks will officially be out then. And then also our parklets for outdoor dining on the street. You probably noticed they've already been cleared of tables and chairs, and the DPS is going to work on taking those apart and storing them for the winter over the next couple of weeks. We had a big announcement earlier this week, the Brown School Adaptive Reuse Project. I officially announced that we went with one of the 3 proposals we got through the RFP process. We went with Zeta Insight, which was more of the market rate proposal, but what I felt like it was the most responsible and reasonable proposal that we received. One that's not going to impact the neighborhood too much, but also give us much needed affordable housing in that space. And I would say overall, much needed senior housing in that space. So of all those 29 units that came with that plan, all of them will be for seniors. And then, you know, we now that we've picked them, we'll go through a negotiation process with them. And I believe once we come to a plan that we'll bring to City Council, I really think we're going to be able to get to close to 50% affordability of those units and at 60% average median income. So that's where we are with that. We were really excited about that. Zeta was probably the most dynamic interview we had out of the 3. And like I said, all 3 were quality developers with quality people involved. But Zeta really stood out, and you know, they really just wanted to be a partner with the city. So I'm excited about that. One piece to that I know is you know, was important to people going through this process was the gym. I thought it was incredibly important to keep the gym because I've said all along I would love to keep the gym as a city space, city asset to be used in the south end. But again, there's the price tag that comes along with that, right? So I needed to find out if developers were willing to help us restore that gym, which we estimated is in the millions of dollars to restore. And what we learned in the process is that probably not, and there's probably better uses for that footprint. And there's other places in the city that we're trying to put gyms as well, right? So I have decided to move away from trying to keep the gym, and then I'm gonna work with Zeta on a plan to take that footprint that the gym is in and make that green space. So we're going to create a nice park there for the neighborhood to complement the playground and the basketball courts there. And then we're also going to be able to put more parking, some overflow parking that could be used in the winter months as well. But more parking than it's required for that development. So I think those 2 things are really big wins for the neighborhood. And you know, again, we're looking forward to go through this process with City Council. And like I said, I think we've got a really quality developer that we're going to be able to work with in Zeta. So again, if you have any information, if you want more information on that, check out our planning department website, and you'll find all the information there on the project. No new news on Kmart. We did have a meeting with the Water and Sewer Commission yesterday. We met with them because there is a piece of the development agreement that we've negotiated that needed approval by Water Sewer Commission, and it is around a privilege fee with that project. So I went down with one idea around that, and Water Sewer Commission had a wonderful meeting and really talked through the particulars on that privilege fee for any kind of development on Low Street in that area of Port Plaza. And they came to a different conclusion, but I thought it was a fair and a good compromise. And so we've reached out to Port Plaza and relayed that. And so we're just waiting to hear from them. We're hoping we can move this project forward. I really was hoping we could wrap this up this week, but we'll have to wait and see where we go from there. But I do think that project is a great opportunity to bring some more needed rentals to the city in a part of town that can handle the density and the cars that would come with a project like that. So we're looking forward to that. So no new news there, but we're still, I think, moving in the right direction. We've set up some new Meet the Marshal meetings. I know I talked about this when our new Marshal, Matt Simons, took office. So we have been working with him. I've been trying to give him a little bit of time to get acclimated and get into the job a little bit. But we did set up 2 dates and with the possibility and mostly likelihood that we're going to set up some more. But we have November 19th. That's going to be 6 p.m. at the Senior Community Center. And then we also have November 21st at 11 a.m. We're going to kind of combine it with one of my Lunch with the Mayors. And we're going to do that at the Senior Center. That usually starts around 11 a.m. on November 21st. So there's 2 opportunities to come hear from your marshal, get to know him, hear about his vision for the department. I really think he's already hit the ground running. It was really great to work with, shutting down State Street last week for downtown trick or treat, which the response I got from that was incredible. Everyone had a great time. It was so great to see our police department scattered throughout the downtown, interacting with our residents. It was a really fun day, and I really thank him for working with me on that. And then just finally, before I wish you adieu, I'm going to say the Chief of Staff search is ongoing. We've had over 40 resumes come in for this job, which is just incredible. I think I got 5 when I first took office. So we've got over 40 really qualified candidates. We've set up interviews that are going to start next week with 10 of them. And I've put together a little screening committee, mostly city staff, and then one resident who worked on my transition team as well. But we're really excited. We really got some dynamic candidates, so I'm looking forward to those interviews. Andrew Levine, again, he's been the best partner on this ride. His last day for the city is November 8th, on next Friday. And lastly, I'm just going to say, I know it's Halloween, but I want to wish good luck to all of our fall sport athletes at NHS. They're going to find out where they fall in the state tournament brackets this week. Go Clippers, onward, forward. Go make us proud in the state tournament. And that's our Mayor's Corner this week. I hope you can make it to our ceremony here tomorrow at the fire station at 10 a.m. And if not, I will see you all next time on the Mayor's Corner.